joined, as always, by Frank Nobilo. And Frank, we cannot talk about the old course without talking about bunkers. 112 of them in all. We know they can derail around, so what's the key to avoiding them?
You just mentioned it, really. Avoid those bunkers. They're beautifully positioned. If they're downwind, you'd be surprised. The ball can run 60 or 70 yards. So you might be wondering why that bunker's down there, and then all of a sudden you find it. So just keep your eyes open. But yeah, hey, it's a beautiful walk, and that's really the way golf was invented and should be played, especially at St. Andrews.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. So he'll tap in for his par, and a solid one at that, to get his round underway. Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
159 yards left to the hole. Hole cut right in the middle.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
It is early, but he kind of needed that one, had to take advantage here, and he did just that. So good work, and he's 1 under through 2. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. So now from just 76 yards away, here's his second. And that'll do just fine. It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Now, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Too bad. He's now in that 40% category. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Excellent.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Well, that was ambitious. There's not a lot of green on that right side, but safely on.
Now this for birdie.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hands and the wrists quiet and get it started online.
Nicely done right there. Very good read. So a birdie at the second, another here at 4, and it gets him to 2 under for his round. This one starting a hair right.
Boy, that's way down there. It should only leave an iron to this par 5.
Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That is a really good shot on in 2 on this par 5, but work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the place where it all began. They've been playing golf here since the 15th century on the old course at St. Andrews. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, here we are at the old lady, the old course at St. Andrews. And this golf course has confounded so many through the centuries. What are a couple of keys to being successful here?
Well, if you're a recreational player and you're struggling a bit, then you play to the middle of the golf course. But if you really want to challenge the great course, then the best line around the whole golf course is down the right. And that's actually where the trouble is. So if you can hug the right side, because remember, there's so many double greens here and they have a central bunker. So if you're coming from the right side of the golf course, there's always a better avenue to every single flag you're attacking.
And we'll have to see going forward how often he leaves the driver in the bag. But a good shot here on the first hole with that 3-wood. Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4. Oh, this is going to flirt with danger left. Oh, got to be careful of that burn, and that is where this ball is going to wind up. A big mistake here at the first. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. Nicely done. Things could have gone sideways, but that is a solid 4 here at the first. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
He's got 159 yards left. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Okay, well done there. A couple of pars to get the round underway. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4. Oh, that's a gem right there. Well done to knock it in close. All right, there you go. That is an excellent read right there. Birdie at the third, and it gets him to 1 under. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, we're going back up this incline from right to left. This is all about pace. You've got to give it a good wallop.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and two, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Okay, nothing to it. Nice work there. It's a birdie, and it moves him to 2 under on the round. Solid. A good drive in the fairway. So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. This one turning left a bit off the tee. So, after the fortunate kick, his second to the par 4.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. So now this for birdie down the hill, and it's going to pick up speed as it goes. Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction offline, or that would have gone in. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So after nearly driving this par 4, his second from behind the green. Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, the good play continues, now to 5 under on the day. Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, I've had a look. Overall, little bit of right to left, but fortunately it's on a very flat part of this green.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. A straightforward look here for birdie. You bet. Easy as can be. That's in for birdie. Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, thanks, Rich. This is a pretty straightforward putt overall, but we are going up a gentle slope. Needs an extra bit of gas.
Oh, yes. Very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. That one looking a little right. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Just gave that way too much.
Now this for another birdie.
And this is the sort of putt that's got to be hit with the perfect amount of pace. It's uphill all the way and it's got a little bit of movement in it as well.
Just 5 feet left. Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So from the rough, Iona's down there.
And this is problematic. We're in thick rough on the left-hand side, hitting towards one of the trickiest greens on the course.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Chance now for another birdie. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Yeah, on putts this long, so hard to gauge the speed, and that's maybe about what you'd expect. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that will mean it is a round of 64, 8 under par. Absolutely scintillating. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.